This way. There we go. Hello, hello. I hope you guys are having absolutely fantastic Thursday. I'm so glad to be back. Poops is also glad to be here because she's hungry and she is like, ooh, if I give you love, are you gonna feed me? I am so happy to be back. It has been a hot, quick minute because we were traveling and then I got really sick and goodbye Poops. She's mad at me. She's like, oh my god, you're talking too much. Get out. Um, I'm so glad to be here. Hello, Mr. Doomslayer. What a cute outfit. Thank you. I came from the dentist, which means I came from work, which means I'm kind of a piece of rubbish today, but that's okay. It's okay. Every time I go to the dentist and I wear like faux leather, he's like, don't get water on it. It's going to damage it. And I'm like, it's plastic. And he's like, oh. And I was like, but buddy, I'm like, I'm not rich. I'm poor, actually. Today, we are going to be playing some City Skylines 2. It's been a hot minute. It's been literally over a month since we played this game. So let's see. Oh, I really love that. I really did that fix it? Did that fix it? Okay, wait. Ah, I see the problem is this. There we go. That was weird. That was weird. Weird screen capture stuff going on from some stuff that I was messing around with earlier today. Yes, we will be playing some Cities Skylines 2. Yes. Also like your hair, thank you. I call this the greasy ponytail of is it just me or does this look really weird? It did. I think it's just the way the snow, yeah, on the trees for a sec there looked. That was weird. Um, Greasy ponytail if I was at work, and because I work in the neonatal ICU, hair has to be tied up, long sleeves, or sorry, not long sleeves, no jewelry, no rings, no anything, no perfume, anything. So I had to throw my hair up in a quick ponytail and call it a day. And we've just been vibing with it for a couple days, and it's kind of it's a look. It is nice though to not have it in your face. There is cat hair on my chin to substitute the fact that my own hair is not in my face. Cat hair it is. Okay, every time we load in, I'm like, I don't know what we're doing. But I do recall I've got industry out here. My city kind of is going to come sweep this way, which means around this area was going to be my downtown. But I guess right here will be my downtown. We're also going to somehow have the highway, weird, um, where it kind of bends, kind of sweep up this way and connect up here. So we almost have like a ring road, but not really, that goes around our city. When I built this, okay, I was like, did I actually build it so that you could merge from here onto that as well as like here? Yes. What is this? Castle Ruins. Well, isn't that a little scenic corner here you get? Okay. Beyond that, we are in dire need of businesses, but I feel like the reason I haven't been is exactly this. There's not enough customers. So what we need to do is we need to find a way to build businesses around residential centers, i.e. build more around this suburbia, as well as expand our residential center out this way. Do we have the ability to place apartments? We don't have high density, but we do have medium high density. So that's okay. We could also consider building out suburbia up in this area as well. And I think my intention was to actually, yeah, bring suburbia out a little bit farther into this area too. Okay, so we've got plans. I do think there's no like good corridor into this neighborhood other than this one. I do think considering building a interchange that kind of brings you into this neighborhood and then maybe twinning the bridge across, etc., could be a good option for us. So maybe that's where we focus right now. I don't think I have interchanges available. No. Hence why we spent an ungodly amount of time making a clover leaf, and then I complained about how clover leaves are horribly designed, because they are. And that was that. This one's a little awkward and large, but you know what? One's always bigger than the other. That's just a vibe. Yeah, I'm thinking of like a clover leaf here that comes into here and kind of like gallivants so that people are still enticed to use the highway into this interchange is probably our best bet. We could also consider, you come pretty low, so I don't like that, but consider putting a road. This should connect, I feel like. The fact it doesn't is weird to me. The fact that I chose to do it that way is weird to me. If I go here, yeah, okay. I have to buy this plot of land. I can afford it. We don't have a ton of money, but that's fine. Oh, I have it connecting. I'm actually dumb. Okay, never mind. I didn't have to buy that, but here we are. May as well now. Are we 180? We are. I don't know why you did that. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This is like very much a frick around and find out kind of energy that I'm manifesting. It feels like I'm manifesting right now, so. 180, yeah. Nope. Don't know why you got weird. You know what? I don't actually care. You can stay weird. What I do want is to have this kind of like, yeah, recorrect that and then do something like that. And then if we can do something like that, that's kind of a right. Don't get rid of it, please. Thank you. There we go. I'm kind of over this. Do it like that, and that's fine. Okay, well that road can't go, which means we'll probably be using that to create a road this way. I hate you. I just want you to know, game, that you are an abomination. That's gonna get flooded out like literally immediately, I can already tell you. That's better. Okay. Green spaces look like they should be okay over here. I'm gonna have this come out just a little further. How does my cell service and stuff in this area look? Do, 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 do. Oh, really bad. Okay, so I think maybe actually how we deal with that is we actually just put a little more money into communications. And see how that improved that better. In fact, I don't even think I need to put that much. You can, whoa, 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 whoa. Put like 60. It's probably okay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's something there. Okay. Sorry, guys. It's going to be a loud road with these trucks, so I am thinking of doing this to... Oh, shoot. Magnolia Lane. Okay. For some reason, that just looks better, so that's how we will be doing it. There we go. Nobody wants to move here for some reason. Unfortunate as it is. Hi, Poops. Hi, baby. How are we doing on production? Pretty good. Obviously, these are an issue, but I remember our intention for that is, sorry, Poops is just in front of my keyboard here. There's like a thing out here that could be really good because the wind's blowing like towards the, what is the quote unquote north. Come here, Poopo. I'd so much rather you sit on me and not be annoying than be wandering my desk. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? There goes an airplane. Me, I'm not a cat person. Me, loves cats. Maybe we don't do a full interchange here. If they want to do a full interchange, they have to use this. But we can do like a half interchange. Like something like that. I don't know why the merge on is like bigger. And then we're gonna take like a, okay, I hate this.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Guys, don't look at
Interesting
what's
news
behind
from the
me.
city's
Don't look at my
export division.
behind.
Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not
I'm also
cutting
thinking
things
tiny
close enough.
traffic circle here.
Well, no, the point is we're selling it and bringing money into local
That's right. You
economy.
could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this. Industry in
Where
the
after
region is
this?
on the rise, and when business is
If
doing
boo
well,
well,
that
that
floats
floats
our
our
boat.
There's
boat.
no sinking this boat, Glenda.
I can hear my son, Idris, screaming in the hall. Why? Well, number one, because he's a cat. Secondarily, why? Literally no reason whatsoever. The boy has no thoughts. His brain is empty. When business is doing well, that floats up. I hate this. Okay, wait, there's something I hate about this, and it's this. There we go. Have the roads like lined up. It's so much nicer. Oh, that one still got weird. Oh, Poops, you made my eyes so itchy. I feel like my allergies have been so... Oh my god, Poops. Poops, what did you do to me? Yes, baby. Please lay down. I know you're hungry, so you're agitated. Oh, hello! Check your posture. Thank you, Exempt. Hi, I'm new here. Thank you. Thank you. I was so distracted by number 1, cat, number 2, building, number 3, allergies. I think I'm like... Okay, this is so tangential to anything we've ever discussed today, but I'm scatterbrained, and it's fine. Moreover, what I was actually going to say... My eyeball. I feel like I'm just like a mess of a human. But I feel like I was talking to my colleague about this. I think as you age, you start to realize that everybody's kind of a little bit of a mess. You notice, oh, hydrate. Thank you. How are you doing today, Mr. Exempt, or Mr. or Mrs. The Exempt? Exempt folks. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm kind of a mess, but again. It's fine. Is it really fine? Probably not. Is there anything we can... Water. Is there anything we can do about it? Probably. Is there anything I'm going to do about it? I like who I am, even if I am just kind of like a mess. But what I was saying to my colleague is, I'm like, as you get older, you really realize that like everybody around you, if you feel like you're floundering, everybody else is also floundering. We're all in this boat. We're all in this together. Why are you not working the way I want you to? I want you to like pop this up, but I guess it's like, nah. So if you live on this road, you're just like, yeah, bougie, luxury. That's fine. But everybody's like just struggling and floundering a little bit, and we're all just doing the best we can, you know, taking every day by as it is and as it goes, and enjoying every second of it. At least hopefully. I hope everybody's enjoying every second of their days. Okay, that looks good-ish. I wouldn't say good yet. I'm gonna say good-ish. I don't want it to go that far. I want it, yeah. That looks good. And then we're just gonna expand, like, I don't know. Maybe let's use this. Not that close to the highway, because we're not gonna put houses, like, right on the highway. I kind of want to just go straight mode for now. Give me... Can I ask a question? Is my brain okay? That looks better. Same thing here. I'm gonna actually line it up with like that. Yes, so we get a good grid. That looks good. Nothing special. You had to fire an employee. Oh my god. Okay. Me, I always think I'd be like a good manager until like also scatterbrained. And then I'm like, I just like obviously it's part of the job and you just do it because my husband has to do stuff like that. But I'm like, that's not part of the job I'd want. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be a dude that just, like, works for myself and does my own thing and, like, positive vibes only. Because I feel like, okay, when I was in grad school and I had to supervise students, I had this one student. And this student, oh my god, he was, like, 19 and he'd never had a job before. And so in research, like, there are things that need to be done and they need to be done efficiently and on time, just like many other jobs out there. And so though it's not like you're getting paid for it, you do get research experience and you get like CV cushion and you can get paid for it. So this student, like, he like almost ruined my entire master's project by a couple small mistakes that he was trying to like brush under the carpet. He would show up late, and I'm not talking 5 or 10 minutes, I'm talking 2 to 3 hours late. When I would scold him for it, he'd be like, well, I don't see the importance of showing up early. And I'd be like, bro, like, you have to like things like you have to weigh the animals so that I know how much drug to give them based on their body weight. So you have to weigh them at like 8 in the morning so I can dose them at 10 a.m. If you're showing up at 10:30 and those animals aren't weighed, like, I can't do my portion of, you know, the research project and things like that. And I had to like scold him pretty hard and like actually pretty much be like, no, like you kind of just can't work for me because like I just can't put up with this anymore. So pretty much firing without like actually firing them. And this kid went to like the university's employment services and had them like email me being like, you're being too harsh on him. And I had to like go back through all my files and be like, here's all the things that he did and all the things he's not telling you that he did. And then they were on my side. But it was just like a catastrophe. And now I'm just scarred because I feel like every entitled employee would do that kind of stuff. And I just don't have it in me to like deal with that, I feel like. But that's just me. Yeah, so they didn't do any work. See, it's like the same thing. Same, but different. Okay. I'm a stand-up employee. Mostly because I'm a millennial and I'm afraid of punishment. So I ever really, like, I don't understand the thing of, like, people who show up late and stuff to work. Because I can't even show up late to, like, a coffee date with my friends without feeling like I'm, like, an abomination of a human being. You know? Like, it's just not in my blood to do something like that. But then I'm also like, maybe this is why I have, like, social anxiety. So, you win some, you lose some. Oh, I hate that these don't... I like when things just fit really nicely. That one's too small. You know what I mean? Like when you put something in and it just fits like that. But I want it to do it like over here. So let's do it there. I rescind my statement because that doesn't work the way... No, I want to move it. Because it blocks some of those pathways, some of those... English is my first language, but you'd never know that by the struggle bus that I live on because I can't speak properly, fluently. Okay. Connect by walkway before I finish connecting all these houses over here. I'm getting rid of that. We have questions, and the questions are, can I do this without... Yes. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. I'm probably also going to put one here. Except not, because in water, apparently. In water. You can very much tell I'm somebody who grew up in a landlocked place because... Oh, you didn't connect properly. I, like, do not do well with water. And it makes me sad because I actually did do like, swimming lessons and stuff. So I should be, like, a proficient swimmer, and I think I am. I think it's just, like, that fear of water because I've never really been exposed to it beyond, like... Demons here. Invalid shape? What do you mean invalid shape? Oh, it's like over here is the invalid shape. Okay. I don't know if that's straight. I don't know if I care. I don't know if I care. And, like, I get why employees, you're right, like, employees will try to push back as much as possible, and I get that, like, in reality, in a lot of circumstances, you are entitled to be able to push back, because I have also been on the other end of, I actually had an employer who was, like, because, like, I was, like, 15, I was, like, a cute 15-year-old girl, and he, like, made, like, advances on me, and 15-year-old Mel was like, you're, like, a 40-year-old, you know, competitive eater. This is not... No, I don't need that. You're also married with a kid. Like, you shouldn't be hitting on a 15-year-old. It's weird. And so because I, like, rejected his advances, he, like, on multiple occasions tried to fire me without cause. And so I have been on the other end of feeling like, oh, like, you are entitled to not put up with stuff like that. But look, I will, for the case of the student I had, I'm a very nice person and I'm really flexible. Like, even this person instead of like, you know, it's not like a job, you get like class experience and stuff. You get a whole course credit for it. So I even let this kid have like way less hours than the other people to, you know, because he was suffering from some anxiety and some other things. Like it wasn't diagnosed, but like, you know what I mean? Like I was really, he had exams. I was like, okay, you're, you know, pretty young. I don't want to bombard you. But you cross a line when you start trying to take advantage of the system or take advantage of the people, because again, like I do this stuff and it means like, yeah, I'm probably way more likely to be taken advantage of, which is crappy. But if I were on the other end, if I was a student and I was really struggling with my exams and I felt like, you know, I was doing an unnecessary amount of work, it'd be nice if the people were a little more lenient. This is not going to work for me, and now I'm feeling a little silly because I'm like, why, if it's elevated, why don't we just do this? That was easy. Okay, so that's going to be our walkway to this side. Downtown's going here, right, and this is struggling with customers, which means we need to find a way to get to our next milestone of Busy Town, 3,200. Okay.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Okay, that seems okay. This will probably be a gated community down here. I don't even know if I've laid out any communities yet. Ooh. Yeah, written contracts. That was the thing, and that was actually my saving grace, is like, because I am a little bit soft sometimes and a little bit lenient and a little bit of a pushover. I like had a contract for all my students, and it was very basic, but it was pretty much like, you agree to do these amounts of hours and things like that. And if, like, you know, at any moment I decide that I don't feel comfortable with you working on these things to get those hours, I'm allowed to reassign your hours. And then the reasoning was, I also had to make sure that if there was scheduled times they had to be in the office and stuff, that was well known, minimum 2 weeks in advance, things like that. And that each student got like, I don't know if reading week's like a universal thing, but reading week here is like every semester of post-secondary, you get a week off. You just get like a week. They all got like a few days on reading week, because I was like, again, these are like second, third, fourth year students, like students that they're not like grad students. They're not like 28-year-olds. These are kids that are like, in a lot of cases, like 20. So I didn't want to be like too mean and too harsh on them. I wanted them to like have a good post-secondary experience. I am a nice dude. Like, I'm kind of not always the nicest, but I am like, I do my best to be like a nice and a reasonable dude. Especially when it came to my students. And I will say, like, a lot of my students I still have contact with, and they're like, yeah, I really appreciated it, because like a lot of people don't care. They're like, you know, science has a reputation for just being like, you either do it or you don't, and if you don't, then we'll find somebody else who will. Which is not great. That's not, in my opinion, that is not a good reputation to have. So, I don't know why this is being weird. Maybe if I come this way, it'll be like better. Sure, we can have a weird intersection there. Something's weird, and I think it's this one actually is weird. Sure. Do you think I could fit a path in here? Thank God that's not my profession. You're a game designer. I could not. I always think of it. Obviously, like, these are extreme examples, but like I think of like Stardew, and I'm like, how did like one dude just like dude that up? One dude just like made that. And I'm just like, yeah, that ain't it for me. No, I like you know, being a female in STEM definitely has its challenges. Like, there are days like people do underestimate you, and it makes sense because, like, you know, there aren't that many women in STEM just in general. There really just aren't. It is just a thing. Okay, that's a skate park. And that's okay. And because of like my research background and stuff, I will be the first person to argue like I understand men's and women's brains are different. I don't like the idea that men and women are the same. I think we should actually be promoted for being different. Um, but the fact that we have different brains also means that women tend to go into things like um, the social studies, the language arts, the nursing, the things where you tend to care, like you have to do like caring and supporting, and it's more people focused and things like that. So when I am like a masculine type position, it definitely I think it sometimes surprises people in the best way, but also sometimes in the worst way. But with all of that being said, if I could go back and like talk to like, you know, high school grade 12 Mel, I wouldn't tell her to go into anything else. Science is fun. It's really cool to be like on a research team and like get to like do discoveries. Though I was talking to somebody recently and I was like talking about all the things I got to do with animals, and they were like, that is disgusting. And I was like, yep, to each their own. Some people just can't work with animals, and that's okay. I don't blame them. Animals are kind of weird, and like you kind of risk just getting bitten like regularly. It just happens. Couldn't be a psychologist for that exact reason. I wouldn't want to be bitten by like a human being. I'm gonna speed this up and see if we can get like this unlocked sooner rather than later. Can't draw for life, so you hire people. Fair, fair. That's like everything. I can't code. I can't do coding. My job requires like a little bit of coding, so whenever that happens, I'm just like, I phone up like the tech company and I'm like, can somebody code this for me, please? Depending on the statistics I have to run, if it's anything over a basic t-test or like a ANOVA or ANCOVA, I hire somebody. I just go out of my way and like get a statistician that can actually like do it and do it properly, and then just tell me what they did so I can put it in the paper and be like, this is what they did. It's fine. No, like 6 program. See, there's the difference. 6 programming languages. That's like actually quite impressive. I know one literal language, and that is English. Though I have spent some time trying to learn basic ASL, and I would be interested in learning like probably like French because being Canadian. I do wish so. Learning French is kind of urged and pushed really hard in Eastern Canada because it is a bilingual country, but in Western Canada, it's like not a thing. But it's kind of sad because I'm like, I want to learn French. I want to learn other languages. See, there you go. You know, multiple languages. This is where North America, I think, is like its weakest. I think North America doesn't put enough emphasis on learning numerous languages, which is quite disappointing because I think it's just like it's a good thing to know and have, and something that could benefit a lot of people. I actually think I want to turn this into a road, just so we're all on the same page. That's fine. You can thumbs down me. In fact, I don't actually want you going the whole way out. Okay. That seems good. What is this? No! Bro, it's because you didn't brush off your windshield! Nobody's brushing off their windshields! They clearly don't live in, like, Canada! I have a scraper. I think I have, like, 3 scrapers in my car. I have a scraper in my car year-round. Just, I don't know, I leave it in my backseat, and then sometimes it migrates to my trunk. Usually it just stays in my backseat, and then it snows, and I'm like, look at that, see? This is why I have it out. Dumb guys over here. Dangerous. No wonder they got in a car accident. Also, it's like me when I'm running late to work and I scrape like the spot like this big in my windshield, and I'm like, oh my god. You're trying to like navigate through it. I used to, when I would drive to university, this was really bad. It was only like a 3-minute drive, and it was usually early enough in the morning that all you had to care about was the one stop sign and the one light that I had to go through to get to the university. I would turn my blowers on max, and then I drive with like this little piece at the bottom of the windshield like this, but it was really awkward because I drive like standard, so I'm trying to shift and like lean right over my dash with my hand on my steering wheel like this. It was like a little like weird thing that I used to do that was probably in ridiculously dangerous. Never got in a car accident though, mostly because I'm lucky, if anything. Okay. Somebody really wanted to move way out here by the highway. I wonder how loud this is going to be. I should have looked at that. Oof, 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 oof. We don't have too much of a loudness problem right now, but I do. Do we have sound barriers? Yes, sound barrier. Give me a little sound wall. We'll even put it on this. It's also not much of a little sound wall, but... Oh no, we need ambulances everywhere. We are losing money, but like not that much, so... Really wish our education was better. Me too, honey. Me too, Alexander. Helps to turn the car on. Okay, but like, if you turn the car on in advance, that's smart, and that is the way to do it. And I'm lucky now because I have a garage. But when I lived in when I lived in university, when I went to post-secondary, I lived in like a tiny apartment. I was on like the 3rd floor, and I was facing the opposite way from the parking lot. So there was no way. Like it was like a 6-minute walk from my apartment to my car because we had assigned parking. So I was like way on the other side of the lot. And I didn't have auto start, and there was no reason to invest in auto start. Hi, buddy. Hi, Idris, buddy. So there was no reason to invest in auto start. Also, auto start in standards, because again, my car is standard. Oh, it's so much more expensive here in North America. It probably is oh my god, Idris. Bro hates me. Bro hates me. Don't drink my coffee. You're so dumb. Coffee can kill you. Okay. This part of suburbia is done. We still need industrial, and we do have some green creeping up, which is nice. Yeah, see, that would be a problem. Look, also my current car, also standard. Also, it's the same car, because like my car, Idris, don't sit in the plant, buddy. Thank you. I've had the same car for like 8 years. My current car, also standard, also not investing in automatic start because it's like a 2006, because I don't know if it still works, like why'd I get rid of it? And my car's actually got like, I mean, medium high clicks because it's like 200,000, but it's really not that bad for a Honda car. Okay, this looks fine, although this right here is like a little janked up, but it's fine. Oh, I was gonna bring this up. Okay, I do remember the last time I played this, I complained about how somebody said that the tram and the train, or like the subway, were the same thing. And I was like, they are not the same thing. And I was like, I've never seen a tram. I want to correct myself because that's absolutely a lie. There was a tram system in Phoenix that we saw. But when we were in Zagreb, it was literal trams, like trams everywhere. And the trams did just stop at like what looked like bus stops. And I was like, okay, in fact, it's not me just being like, who uses this? What is this? It's me being uncultured swine and not having traveled enough, and now I want to correct my mistake. I will say what I want is I do want like a North Americanized LRT, so an actual subway system, above ground subway, but I wanted to correct that. Tram is above ground and goes along with cars. Yeah, it goes on like a normal road. See? And that caught us off guard when we were in Zagreb, and the GPS told us to turn onto a road that had about 22 different, literally 22, I counted, different tram lines that ran on it. So it's like tram, car, tram, 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 car, space, go situation. So yes, I think it was worthwhile me correcting myself on that one. What is this? What are you guys? Oh, your apartments.
Using only their imagination.
Okay.
Through a silent
to go with the fact that downtown's going like here.
Now here we sit listening at full volume.
I do want to make this bougie island like rich person island. Even though like a major road is going to kind of run through it.
To the next rapisode.
Rapisode.
And on to our main feature story.
The
The
commercial district
is
is booming.
as the area is attracting more high-end stores,
Okay,
bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
I
You
really
can
want
now shop for
apartments.
designer shoes while sipping a
But
fancy
maybe we
local
look at like
Jarva
making the
mocktail.
layout of our
Or
downtown
so my
before I
wife
start
tells me.
investing in that.
That's good for business
So
and good for the
this
community.
unfortunately looks like it's going to be a major corridor. This is also going to be a major corridor. I'd really like at
Interesting
least
news
this
from the
one
city's
to connect to
export
the
division.
highway out here.
Sources tell us
So
that our city has more services than we know
I
what
do
to do
think
with.
putting in
And
a
you know what that means,
traffic
folks.
circle.
It means we're not cutting things
How,
close
when
enough.
do I
Well,
unlock
no, the point is we're
Subway?
selling it and bringing money
Do,
into
do,
local
That's
do.
right.
economy.
You could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say
Hmm.
that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is
I
booming.
already
More after
can
this.
unlock it, which is good. I just have to actually unlock it. Ooh. A roundabout, yes. I feel like a traffic circle, like the word traffic circle is like a Canadianism. I don't think it's an Americanism, but it might be a North Americanism. There's certain things that like, yeah, we just like, we're different here. We do things a little bit different. We're like this weird amalgamation of British, but also like American. It's like a weird bastardization of American and British. Like we spell color with a U, which I feel like super. Every so often somebody's like, "That's not how you spell it," and I'm like, "No, no, no, no." Also, where does my highway run? It runs all the way down here. I don't like that this is the only interchange on this road. Because that's going to get bunged up real fast. But I wouldn't want one here anyway because of this. But you know what? We could actually do one here. But do like a, like the ones that look like a T and only go one way. And have it go into the downtown core. Also, all these people moved out because they hate me. I didn't do something. You just like, can you imagine if I just ripped it at the same time? Thank you. Thank you so much, Clem Fandango, for the dramatic cheese. It scared me. I was like, is there an airplane like driving in the game? Also, can I talk about this? I do not do well with turbulence. And I want to say every single flight we took, especially coming home from Dubrovnik, hit major turbulence and I wanted to die. Also, hello! Airplanes drive. They do when they're on the tarmac. Come on, you've never had it where you're like at like YYZ and you're just like taxiing for 42 minutes? Like, come on. Come on. Very also Canadian joke. How close are we and what can we do to expedite this? Also, how's my education system? I want to know how many students you have. Not enough. We should look at bus routes as well because I feel like my bus routes are really poor right now. Yeah. I was like, why is this orange? It's because two are overlapping. Oh. Okay, 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 okay. Whoa. I have a taxi thing? Oh, I do. Look, I'm smart. Did I upgrade you all the way? I'm assuming that's, yeah. And then you have everything as well, and I'm assuming that's that, yeah. Okay. Let me... Okay, I really like a grid-like layout to my city. I'm thinking if we put a major road coming off of this. I'm talking like if we twin it and do like two one-ways, but going opposite directions. Okay. Can you guys be closer together, though? Even closer. I want you touching. Okay, that's as close as we're getting. Just so the speed limit's a little slower. Well, no, because if the speed limit's slower, everybody's going to use this. So we may as well put a road that's got a little bit faster of a speed limit. I don't have large roads unlocked. I'm going to purchase, never mind, they cost 2. Automated parking building. Grand Bridge. Huh. Oh, a parkade. Okay. Okay. Hello, Ace of... Oh my god, Squades. Ace of Squades. I'm so blind without my glasses. I'm also blind with my glasses, I have learned. But it's fine. Bear with me. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? I want to design my downtown. I feel like having one-ways in a downtown core is always really good, but I feel like a 4-lane one-way... What's your speed limit? You're not going to tell me? Is that really the vibe? Okay, I'm sure I could Google it. I don't care to at this point. I think we wait for large roads and a large road to connect this. Now, this originally I was going to put an interchange on this highway, but I think I would rather have it up here. I'm kind of almost interested in... I'm just going to demolish like right here. And actually, I will be doing... No! That's fine. Doing here a little bit as well. I'm thinking if we have... Oh my gosh. Oh, I heard a wow and a follow. Or a wow and a duck. So 2 things at once. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, Exempt, for the 1-month subscription. That's amazing. You're a gem. As well, thank you so much, Clem Pendant. I'm just gonna end my own life. Thank you so much, Clem, for the follow as well. Is that elevated or am I okay? That's fine. What I was saying, if I can get the words out of my mouth, is I think having this be like a little bit more of a scenic road, like, you know, I don't know if anyone else in the city has this. Our city has like a lovely river. Like actually a lovely river. And then we have a road that kind of follows the river on the outside of the downtown core. It's actually on the other side. So like if my downtown's here, it would be like here. And maybe I'll still do that on this one and then have like bougie residential on like this side as well as on the island. But I think doing that here as a means to force traffic to use this one, which will eventually be connected to a highway that comes up this way. That's the strat I think that we want. People will only then use this as a necessity rather than the quickest route. Over here, okay, let me purchase a plot. Over here, then we can put like a road that goes straight down. I just want to have it lined up. Let's see if we can try and connect it to a traffic circle, like say that, whoa, I didn't know this was on Curly. I should have because we were just using Curly, but put a big traffic circle to alleviate any stress later. Let's do Can I just say that's not lined up with the other side, is it? But is it not possible to line it up? Well, that looks lined up. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I was being weird. But something like that, like a major... Ooh. Okay. This cost me a lot of money, but that's going to be hazardous. What I'd like to do is lower this, lower or increase that, not use a bridge. If I could just use the road, maybe even actually go to a 5-meter incline, and then use this. Plus 0.4, plus 0.2%. Let's do a 0.2, and then we'll have this come down as a regular road. Just because, like, The city I live in actually had a major flood in 2013. So let's not cause anyone to succumb to like a natural disaster like that if we can actually prevent it. Also, I don't want to put the infrastructure in to repair my road after a major disaster. I kind of want to do this, and then, well, okay, you can just run straight. That's fine. Looks a little jank. I don't know why. Oh, it's because you're like turned. That's fine. Oh my gosh. Okay, I saw so much. Dad, stop! Dad, stop! It's fine. Also, I saw it. I promise. I hope you're doing great, Ace of Squades. I can get there. I can get there. I can learn the English language. And can I ask why you did this? Like why you intentionally decreased to become a... I think it's gonna do it again. Well, you know what? That's fine. If I was a civil engineer, I would have a map for this, and it would be like, why is this like this? But that's fine. I'm also thinking we can put like a smaller traffic circle. You know what? Sure, you can be right on the water, I guess. And then we can have like a couple like bougie-ish neighborhoods in here. I'm not loving my cell tower location because of this now, but this is fine. How close to the water are you? Okay, okay, I have an idea. I've given myself many ideas here. If we increase this just a little, can we have it almost like a quay? Yeah! I kind of want it to like come up like this. And get you out of here. Whoa. Oh, you're not elevated, are you? Oops. We can decrease this now. Because we're not on the water. I think I said this. It was in a different recording. It was in Skyrim, of all things. Dude, I'm so proud of myself. I realized when we were in Croatia that I had never swam. Oh, now I don't have the weird like cutout either, which is nice. I had never swam in the ocean. Like I have stepped in the ocean in multiple continents and countries, but I had never swam in a sea or an ocean. And so I did that when we were in Croatia. Clearly, that's how I figured it out. And I'm pretty happy with myself because like I think that's kind of cool. Okay. Whoa, hello. That is not what I was expecting by any means. Page up. Whoa, why'd you go 10 meters, honey buns? That seems a little extreme.
Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle.
Okay, are you on turn? You're not on turn.
Finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial
No.
right here.
Honey, that ain't what I want.
On the rise, and when business is doing well,
that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. We're live.
I mean, maybe I could have just put a quay in, but this is fine. Oh my gosh! Hello, Chirpy. Thank you for the 28 months of subscription. That's amazing. That is absolutely immaculate.
You already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile,
you're already in the car accident. You already know. Okay. This didn't do what I wanted it to do. I wish, and there probably is a way to do it, and I'm just not aware. I wish this game had what the other one did, where you could set a road to not have... Is this... Yeah, no. To not have, like, zoning. You know? There we go. That looks what I wanted it to look like. Because I would love to do that kind of on my main road here, if it was possible, but instead I'm just going to jank around and do that, because it works kind of the same. I'm gonna leave that as a cul-de-sac. I'm gonna leave it as a tiny. No, that won't work for me. I guess we'll be leaving it like this. I should have left it. You know what? I don't know if I like that. I think I'd almost rather have it like lined up with the road behind. Yeah. And then have this one lined up with that. Oops. I'm also still like increased. Okay. Now obviously that ain't my fave, but where are you at? You're kind of like that. Okay. Okay. I can work with this. Then, if we put like a skate park or something at the end there, or you know, like an outdoor gym could be a really good option. Do that. Obviously, do this. Do this. That. And then if I delete this and this, yes. Okay. Okay. I don't know what the minimum size to have apartment buildings on it is, but we're gonna work with it and hope that I got. Something weird happened right here. And this is gonna frick up a lot of stuff, I can already tell you, but you know, that little bit of OCD in me is gonna scream if I don't fix it. I thought it said 69 degrees, and I was like, that does not look like 69 degrees, but we'll pretend it is. Okay, and then if I do this, can I unjankify that? No. Maybe if I do this, wait, if I do this. Okay. And then I don't have the proper apartment right now, but turn that green. Will that work for me? Yes! God damn it. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna leave. We can work with that for now. Okay, okay. I love Skyrim. Oh my god. Honey. I uploaded one today. I think it was like 72. 72 1 hour long. So 72 hours of Skyrim just sitting on my YouTube. And I will say, it feels like I've played a lot, but I have not discovered anything around the Morthal area, like almost at all. I also haven't really explored kind of the northern mountain region. I've done like nothing around the Markarth area. Feel like I'm probably still missing. No, I think Windhelm's pretty okay. I have played so much. I have not started either DLC. Yeah, I've done like nothing, which is like so funny because I feel like I've done so much, but I think I've only completed one actual quest line. Oof, that's a little rough. Okay. Leisure. I want to put like a plaza could be a good one for us. Oh, no, the plaza is too big. Campfire site. Okay, nope, we're going back to an outdoor gym. Look how good that looks. Just working on my fitness. He's my witness. Hoo-wee! Okay. Okay, next. Could just put a normal business in there. Make that an actual full apartment. And like let it go so that we can hopefully unlock apartments like right away here. I have not been thinking about transit. And I think to put in an LRT, we are going to have to demolish so many homes and people are going to be so angry. But it's fine. People also don't feel good going out at night, so. Why is it so cold? Okay, well, it's snowing. I actually, okay, if it's snowing, it's not that cold. As a Canadian, I will argue this to the day I die. The coldest, when it's too cold, it doesn't even snow. I completed Skyrim like 20 times. Oh my god, 10,000 hours? I think I probably have like 5,000 hours, but that's over like, no, sorry, 500 hours. That's like over like many a years since it came out. But it's up there. I will say, okay, if I'm not mistaken, my most played game in my Steam library is Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. I got it for like $1.74 Canadian. Like it was literally like $1 on Steam. It's got a lot of hours, and I have no regrets on it. Absolutely no regrets. It's like the best bang for your buck of any game I've ever purchased. I'm also questioning why there's a business here, but I must have done something to like want to put in the Sneaky Ridge. What are you? A textile store. Ooh, he's zooming. Wait, that's a taxi. That's not what I wanted. Is it you? Where's the cop car? Oh, it's an ambulance. Oh, it's a fire. No, that's going the wrong way. I don't know what it was. Passengers, 0. Okay. I know you need more customers. I'm trying. I'm trying my darndest. My darn diddly darndest. This, I think, will become a major road. Like a 6-laner. But now, okay. Maybe I'll put like residential here, and I'll expand my downtown this way and actually put like the business side in almost like a square with numerous roads, like one-ways going across. So if that's the strat, then we're gonna have a traffic circle central situation going on. Both of those will be associated with a one-way. Do we have a 3-laner? Yes. If we're doing it that way, we need to have one that goes this way. Oh, I also should have mapped them out and put them like 6 apart so I can like, I hate myself. This is fine. Okay. If I do this, can I? That's not 6. So I probably want 12. That seems correct. Okay. Now we're gonna put a traffic circle at the end here. I don't know if that's the right size, but that does not look like the right size, but for now I'm gonna just put this road. Okay, it became the right size when I put a larger road as a associated. Once again, this is gonna be a windy road. I think this one can have businesses on the side. Like, this can be your lookout because this will be like bougie apartments and condos and stuff. What is going on here? Oh, you have no electricity. I have a parking lot randomly here. Oh, because this was a road that attached there before. Right. Okay. This is going to be apartments, so this can be like a little bit more convoluted of a situation. I do think having a double-laned road... Do I have a road that I can line it up with? Like something like... You're not going to work for me. Okay. I'm just going to do something like this. Then we're actually going to demolish this part, and actually probably some of that as well, but we'll do a one-way in the meantime. Oh, sugar. Well, you know what? That kind of works, though. And then we're going to undo that, and we'll bring this down across. You know what? Actually, okay, wait. Hear me out. Why are we at like 73 degrees? What do you mean? We are at a weird angle, actually. Okay, just do this. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna actually do this. And then what we really want is we want this to be like that, so it can have a turning lane. And then we actually want to turn this into... Yeah! Oh, and also... Oh, no, because that's a one-way. We could even actually have this be like a 3-laner for a sec here. Well, Can you imagine me designing a city? It'd be a nightmare. Like, I know I'm doing it now, but like designing an actual city, working as like a civil engineer or an architect, I don't think any firm would hire me. I wouldn't blame them either if they didn't. I really hate one thing about this, which is I want this to be lined up. It's not going to do it for me. Because I want this to like, yeah, like my grid to be nice. So we're going to say that's good enough. Is this going to like frick me up? Demons. You know what we do in this circumstance? You go, boop, good enough. And then you say, boop. And then you go, nope. And then you're just like, that's good enough. We'll put a park or something to make up for the fact that that's all janky. Okay. You've been playing it since it released? Fair. 13 years, true. Yep, 13 years November or something. That's... Holy! It's been a hot minute. Still a good game, though. And I'm actually very much... Not that I didn't expect to enjoy my time, but like I'm very much enjoying my time playing it. Which has been very nice, actually. It's held up pretty well. Obviously, I think I have a few shaders and some stuff going on just to make sure that it holds up like as well as I wanted it to, but it has been like good.
What kind
It
of
has been
future
pretty
does
nice.
music have if it doesn't look
Okay,
to its
I do
past?
think
Well,
having
I say
a
the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well,
that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Perfect.
For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is downtown investigating the story behind our declining commercial zones. So, what exactly is driving?
Do we even have downtown? Like, we don't have a downtown.
Good question, Glenda.
There you go. Mostly graphics mods. That makes sense. That's exactly how I play Skyrim as well.
It would open its doors to lines of customers.
Get that out of here.
Now the place is shuttered, like most of the commercial buildings on this once thriving city block. And the question
I'm going
on
to,
everybody's
I think,
mind,
because we've gotten a
how
lot
could
done.
we come
I'm going
to
to flip
this?
my recording,
Thanks, Kim.
and we'll keep going.
We'll have more with Kim after
I'll
this.
tab this bad boy. There we go.